firewood is is work, which is why people don't make firewood. They buy it, and then a lot of them complain that it's too much money. Well, then make your own firewood. And you say hi. Say hi, Declan. And welcome back, Firewood Addicts, to another episode of Travis Says Firewood. Today, wrapping up Vermont. Let's do it. Say hi, Declan. Say hi. Hi. Say firewood. Firewood. Good boy. So it's the night before. We are gonna head out to Burlington to stay the night in a hotel because our flight is at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Shh, baby D, come down, baby. And I just wanted to make a quick update, farewell, lessons learned episode. I'm not in my gear. I just have my regular casual clothes. Got a little cocktail going because it's after hours. So have not been on my saw for a few days. Definitely was a good trip. Did not get as much wood as I wanted processed, and that's okay. I wanted at least a cord of wood for my in-laws to have. I think we almost got a cord, but it's not split. It's not split. But splitting is something that my brother-in-law can do. Maybe bring one of his friends over. But he has access to borrow a splitter, like a big box splitter. So he has access to borrow one. So he can do that whenever. But the main thing was being here, cutting down a few trees. I cut down one, you saw that. And just helping the process. So I think I gave him enough knowledge. I believe I gave my brother-in-law enough knowledge, confidence to continue on doing firewood, to make sure that they can offset the cost of buying cords of wood each season, each year. See the horses, Declan? See the horses? You see the horses? Say hi, horses. What sound do horses make? Neigh. Neigh. They say neigh? Neigh. Neigh. They say neigh. Yeah, so where we're staying is across the street from my in-laws' house, and there's a trail that, don't touch the rope, Declan. There's two horses that are ex-show horses, and one took off, Sauce took off. One is the younger one. This is Boomer, and very friendly horses, but they don't want to get close to the fence here because they don't want to get shocked, obviously. So hi, Boomer. Hi, Boomer. Hi, honey. Hi, handsome boy. Hi, handsome boy. I know the flies, they like you, don't they? I'm sorry, big guy. Yeah, the flies don't. They really like horses right now. So I was thinking about this, like that, but I mean, I think the initial cost of starting some sort of firewood production or process, I mean, you need to have certain tools, but you don't need a lot. I would say like an axe, a chainsaw would be nice. Whatever the chainsaw is, I don't care what it is, as long as it's running and it's sharp, rock and roll. I think if one can survive, sorry for my cocktail. I think if one can survive the initial costs, or if you have one, or you can borrow one from a neighbor, your family member, your friend down the road, a chainsaw, start something. Maybe have a goal of one cord of wood, and that cord is going to be your cord to burn. And maybe that will offset a cost, because a cord of wood is not cheap. It's going to be cheaper in the summer. It'll be more money in the fall, winter, obviously. And but if you buy 5 cords a year, but if you can make one, that will offset your costs enough to maybe buy a used chainsaw or a down payment on a splitter at the local big box store, or whatever you want to do. I just feel that I was just thinking about this, like, did it make sense for me to send myself a chainsaw, come here, bring all my gear, get a ripping and roaring, and not really produce much. I mean, I wasn't gonna make them cords like plural, like multiple cords, but just enough to offset their costs. But think about this, like if I, like I said before, if you can offset your costs somehow. Hang on, baby D, hang on, shh. If you can offset your costs or swallow initial cost of a chainsaw, new or used, or an axe, borrow one or buy one used on marketplace for a few bucks, or ante up and go to the local hardware store and you buy a brand new Fiskars or whatever it is. You can get started on the process. It's not going to be full blast. You're not going to be making cords a day, plural, but it's going to be something. And that initially will offset your costs of buying cords, however many cords you buy for your own, for your heating, or even pleasure. It will offset those costs. And I mean, making firewood is it's good exercise. It's good exercise for your mind and your body. You know, so I think those are good pluses there. But it's a Boomer, the horsey. Say hi, Boomer. We love you, horsey. Hi, handsome boy. Are you eating dinner? Is Boomer eating dinner? Yeah, it's eating grass. Eating grass. Eating grass. So I entertained this idea to my brother-in-law, like, do you want to sell firewood? And he's like, so his first answer was, it looks like a lot of work. And it is. Firewood is work, which is why people don't make firewood. They buy it. And then a lot of them complain that it's too much money. Well, then make your own firewood. If you're going to complain about the cost of firewood, make it yourself. I mean, that's plain and simple. I don't understand that logic of that. Anyway, I digress. So where was I? I was thinking about like starting a firewood production. And I think if you're going to start with small goals at first. I think other channels, big or small, have talked about starting your own firewood production, firewood sales, whatever. And there's a lot of advice out there, and I agree with a lot of it, saying that you don't need much to start. Just go, and then you won't be very fast. But you only need maybe an axe, a chainsaw, a truck, or you don't even need that. Let's say, for example, you just want to sell firewood. During this time, spring, summer, wood is cheap. Buy a cord of wood for $150, $200, maybe $250. Buy it cheap, and you flip it. Make bundles. Make bundles of wood. Smaller quantities of wood will yield more money. Okay? It's science, it's fact. There's an argument there. Same with anything. You buy in smaller quantities, you make higher yields of money. Okay? So you can negotiate, if you can, whatever, with the firewood producer. Have them deliver a cord of wood that's already either seasoned or almost seasoned, 16 inches, whatever split. You can resplit it with your axe, or you have a splitter, resplit it in smaller pieces, or don't, whatever you want to do. Make bundle wood, make your loose stacks for maybe bigger pieces, to sell it on your property, on the roadside, your neighbor's property, your friend's property. I don't know, some place where it gets good road traffic, and you can sell it. Put it up a marketplace, have your cash box ready to go, make it look professional. however you want to do it, but you don't have to split anything, cut anything. You buy firewood on the cheap and you flip it, making bundles. Now, I think that's doable. And I don't think that they'll take a lot of work to do. It's just a thought process, maybe a little time. A little time in it, right? So I was thinking about this, and I put the idea to my brother-in-law, and he's gonna chew on it. Now, I'm also chewing on this too. I think that anyone can do that. Buy a cord of wood now, or even maybe next year earlier, in June. That's almost seasoned, or seasoned wood. Turn around and flip it. Because think about this. Cord of wood is 128 cubic feet. You bundle wood, that's 1 cubic foot. Each bundle, times, and then you charge $5 a bundle. Even if that cord of wood is $250, you're still money ahead. You're making money, okay? You are making money. I mean, a lot at the beginning, but you gotta pay off that cord first, and then pay yourself. Or maybe that, whatever money that you would make, quote unquote, that will go into buying another chainsaw, or buying another cord of wood. However you wanna work it, or however you wanna do your numbers, or work your calculations. That's what it's all gonna come down to. So what I want to propose is, if someone out there is on the fence, making bundles, let's make a business opportunity. All right, you can find a cord of wood for $200, $250. I'll fund it. I'll fund that cord. We'll do a contract. Send you some cash. You buy that cord, make those bundles. Make your stand, buy some pallets, buy some cheap used paint, paint it, make your signage, $5 bundle signs, whatever it is, firewood stand. You do not need to be on YouTube. You don't need to advertise it on YouTube, whatever channel. But I think the marketplace is the way to go. Cheap, easy. Old people use Craigslist. You can use Craigslist if you want to use that. I think the mainstream would be. Say hi, Declan.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say firewood.
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 Starting your firewood business, we need capital. First several bundles to pay off the investment to me. Done. I don't need interest, whatever else. The rest, you used to reinvest into more wood. Continue it on. I don't know. What do you think? Is anyone in it? Do you want to do this? This crazy? Are people gonna scam me out of the money? I don't know. To wrap up a contract that'd be legally binding? I don't know. I think it would be fun though. Bundle challenge. If you want to start selling bundles, I want to help. I can mentor you, and I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm learning as I go as well, okay? And you all know that. We're sharing knowledge here. But if you want to go beyond sharing knowledge, beyond going me yapping about selling bundles and loose wood, having to flip wood, having to get free wood and process it, let's go beyond together. Okay? I'll fund your first cord. You pay me back in your profits. After that, the money is yours. Do as you will. Okay? You either buy another cord, you buy a chainsaw, whatever you want to do. Continue on your process. But I think it'd be fun. Bundle challenge. Let's work together. Contact me, reach out. Let's do it. Okay? Not a handout. You pay me back. No interest involved. Just money to you, money back to me within whatever several months. Making bundles, selling bundles, doing firewood. Okay? What do you think about that? So that's what's popped in my mind at the end of this journey to Vermont. I think that I saw a lot of firewood bundles when I was here traveling around. We went to upstate New York too to visit my cousin. There was a whole bunch of firewood stands. bundles for $4, bundles for $5. We had bundles that was in plastic wrap, bundles that was in like twine and other type of rope, and we had branch wood, we had like crooked wood, all over the board of quality. So I'm talking about, if you're gonna be selling bundles, we're going together, you're gonna be selling quality. We're not selling crap together, okay? Is that Boomer, Declan? Is that Boomer? Is that MacGyver? See like the moo cow? It's moo cow down there. See the moo cow? Let's go see moo cow.
Okay.
Should you see moo cow? So, if all these people, and I'm sure they're not firewood experts. No, they're selling bundles to campgrounds, people traveling through, visitors, vacationers, non-natives to New England or New York or Vermont, wherever they're from. You have people coming down from Quebec, in this area, looking to camp or have a firewood little cookout outside. They need firewood. So spend a few bucks on firewood and then you make that money. So I'm thinking to myself, I think anyone can do this. Anyone. I don't think you need a lot of space, a lot of property. You need space for someone to dump a cord of firewood, already split, already S16, rock and roll. Find someone, get it cheap now, because right now prices for firewood are cheap. They're cheaper in June. In fact, I found free cords during the summertime. That's the time right now to get free wood. Or free wood, cheap wood is the summertime. Period. Bar none. It will only increase price as it gets colder. See moo cow, Declan? Say moo.
Moo.
Say hi, moo cow. Moo. Hi, honey. Yeah, hi, honey. That's the moo cow? Moo cow. So I guess that's the main takeaway from this trip, was it doesn't take a lot to start a firewood production. You're not going to do a lot with one chainsaw, maybe an axe, but you're going to get something done. You'll make a little bit of difference. You'll save yourself spending $500 maybe in dead of winter for a cord, because you spent the time over a weekend, over a week after work, bucking up wood, felling a few trees, and splitting, stacking it away so it will dry. One cord is fine. Do more if you can, but I'm just saying, having to offset those costs, because most of us, we're not penny pinching, but things do add up. With inflation, whatever cost of living, it always increases. So whatever you can do to save your family a few bucks, why not do that? Work a little harder after work, like a few hours. I've worked for a week. Make that cord, maybe 2. If you make more than you can, sell it. Sell that cord of wood. Why not? Shoot. That's awesome. But if anything, to keep your family warm during the fall, winter that's coming up very, very soon, make a cord if you can. Make a cord or 2, and it may, like I said, it may cost you a few bucks in the beginning, but if you keep doing that, you will make money on those assets that you spent money on. Chainsaw, the splitter, the axe, whatever it is. But know that you're gonna put in hours. You put in the time. Like I said before, if you don't want to pay for firewood, or you're gonna pay for firewood and complain about the price, then make it yourself. Split that wood yourself, buck that wood yourself, pull those trees, do what you need to do, or don't complain. Don't complain, period. Anyway, I'm feeling better from having COVID. My voice got a little jacked up, a little deeper, a little sexier, baby. Oh yeah. But yeah, I feel a lot better. Still a little phlegm going on, but yeah, we're at the tail end of our trip. I did what I could with the amount of wood that We produce together based on time, and that's okay. That's okay. At least I got my brother-in-law started on something. So I'll leave the pink away here. I'll leave the helmet here. Take home my new boots and my chaps. I think I'm gonna buy him some chaps for his birthday, so he feels safer, more confident doing it when he can, if he wants to. I do know that firewood is not for everyone, but if you have a passion for it, cutting, or interest in it, just do it. You know, just do it. Anyway, I wish I could show you what we got produced, but it's on the other side of the road, and I think they're in bed by now. I don't want to disturb them. Anyway, thank you for tuning into this series that we were in Vermont. I appreciate it. I hope that you learn a few things, or just to see something different on the other side of the U.S. where I'm from, and not seeing my backyard as much, or whatever else. So until next time, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Life's too short to be a prick, so stay kind to one another. Stay safe. Stay cool during summertime. Rock and roll, keep cutting. Cheers.